so nasty out today. I'm so tired. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do something a little fun. I'm sure it's been done before. I really didn't look around to see if it's been done before, but I'm pretty positive it has. Like, I don't see why it wouldn't have been done yet. But for like a fun makeup type video, I wanted to do a makeup look based on products that I get from my Ipsy bag. So today I have my April and my May Ipsy bags, some of the products that I got in them. And so I wanted to sort of, I guess, challenge myself to do a makeup look using those products. Now, not everything will be an Ipsy product because I'm trying to just stick to recent bags. I have a ton of Ipsy products, but I'm trying to stick to like recent bags and using what I've been given in those bags. Another thing that's kind of hard about that, for me anyway, is when you sign up for Ipsy, they ask you a whole bunch of different questions. And at the time when I signed up for it, I was really big into trying to find new skincare products. So my bags sometimes come with a lot of skincare products, washes, masks, stuff like that. I don't always get a whole ton of makeup products, but I put together my April and my May bags, and then I do have some other things that weren't specifically from those two bags, but I know they were Ipsy products, to try my best to make a whole look out of just Ipsy products. So we're gonna do that today. Just keep watching. So today is gonna be fun and interesting. The weather is absolute crap. That Tropical Storm Arthur formed, and we're getting like, I guess, the outer bands of it. I don't know, but it's just windy and rainy and nasty, and I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. And I should be cleaning right now, but instead I was like, you know what? The baby's napping. Let's shoot a video. All right, so let's dive in. So for primer today, I am going to be using Thank Me Later Mattifying Face Primer by Elizabeth Mott, and this is what it looks like. Thank me later. I don't typically use mattifying face primers because I don't have very oily skin. I have combination skin. I would say it's mostly normal. I get a little oily around my nose, so sometimes throughout the day my makeup will kind of, you know, slip and slide off my nose. So if it's mattifying, I don't mind putting a little bit on my nose. It kind of feels like powdery almost when you really spread it out and get it on your face. It almost feels powdery. That's so weird. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera because it's not an Ipsy product and will be here for 82 years. Okay, brows are done. So let's move on to our eyes. So I pulled a couple of products from my May and my April Ipsy bag, and then a couple other ones that I just have out that I also know are Ipsy products, because a lot of my Ipsy bag eyeshadows are all like shimmery eyeshadows, and I'm like, well, I kind of need a matte somewhere in there. So I have 3 different ones, and we're gonna see what kind of look we can get all this. Okay, so first we're gonna do our eyeshadow base with our concealer, and this is an Ipsy concealer that I got. It's the Be Bright Illuminating Concealer from Koki, I don't know, but this is who it is. Sometimes you'll find in your Ipsy bags there's smaller like indie brands you've never really heard of, which is cool because then, you know, it helps get their name out there, and it helps you get familiar with a whole bunch of different brands and products, and, you know, not always the same brands getting recognition and all of that. The people that are already big and, you know, they've already made it, they've got, you know, $25 concealers. And then you got these small indie brands. So I've never used this concealer before, so this is also kind of a review. Most of these products I haven't really used yet, because I decided when I got my May Ipsy bag in that I kind of came up with this video idea, and I was like, hey, I haven't really used a lot of my Ipsy bag products because I haven't really been doing my makeup a lot lately, so let's use it for a video. So a lot of these are first impressions because I haven't really used them before. All right, so there's a concealer on there. Now I'm gonna go in with my matte color because I know it's a matte color. It was an Ipsy product a long time ago. I got it in an Ipsy bag, but it's the Meet Matrimony from the Balm. And it is just this nice deep purple shade. So another Ipsy product that I will be using from my May bag, I get a lot of brushes because that was one of the things that I also signed up for. Like one of my big interests was I wanted brushes. So I'm just gonna kind of go in, and it's gonna be a simple look because like I said, I couldn't find a whole lot of eyeshadows because either A, they were all shimmers, or B, they were all sort of the same tone. And it was, you know, I'm like, I can't really do a whole eyeshadow look with all the same tone. So I'm gonna go in here. I'm just gonna build this up, get us a nice contrast in that crease area, and lightly sort of smoke out the edges here. So when I usually apply my first color, if it's usually darker, I like to try to keep it darker on the outsides and then just sort of lightly buff it in towards the middle. All right, that looks good. So I am still gonna take a clean, just like fluffier brush. It's because it's a little fluffier than that last one. It's a little bit more forgiving. And just slightly, very lightly brush over it to kind of blend it out some more. Okay. So my next two shades that I have for my Ipsy bags are, they're from the brand Nomad, and I get a lot of these in Ipsy bags. They're these little, little tiny eyeshadow pods. And this one's been used, as you can see, and this one's kind of a gold, and this one's brand new, and it's a nice kind of like pink peach color. So I think that would be really pretty as sort of the reflective color in here on the white. So I'm gonna pull out my bag of tricks this time. So I'm gonna take some concealer. I'm not really doing a cut crease, but where it's white right here, I am gonna put down some more concealer so that I get more of a color payoff, a brighter color payoff with my shimmer shade. So I'm just taking a little bit of concealer on a nice flat concealer brush. Less is more in this case. If you do too much, you're kind of screwed. So less is more. And I'm just gonna tap it very carefully when you're doing cut creases, which this isn't really a cut crease, but when you're putting your concealer on like this, you definitely want to take your time. And when you look up like that, it will make a bit of a cut crease. So, and then I'm just going to easily, very carefully pat into this shape. And I still want to leave my darker color on the outside there. So I'm just going to do the same thing on the other eye. All right. So we're gonna go in with the Nomad, that pink shade. Like I said in my last, oh man, these are super buttery. Oh my gosh. I like to use my finger for any like shimmery pressed pigments or glitter shadows because, like I said before, you typically get a better payoff just because when it melts into your skin and the oils in your skin and stuff, it kind of warms the product up, if that makes sense, and it just applies better than with a brush. It is so nasty out today. I can't stand it because then when you're also on what do you call it now, a semi-lockdown, it's so depressing. I hate it. And like I said, I should be cleaning right now, but I'm not gonna. Okay, so now that that shade is applied, we're gonna go back in and we're gonna kind of marry these two shades together. So I'm gonna take a slightly smaller tapered brush and we're just gonna marry these shades together. Just, you know, to blend them in so that there's no like harsh lines or big, you know, big harsh difference. So I feel like that's pretty simple. Like I just, you know, a lot of my friends say, oh, I love your makeup, or I want to watch makeup tutorials and you know how to do my makeup like you. I try to keep it simple, especially with my eye looks, because I feel like me personally, when I try to overcomplicate it and involve like too many colors or anything like that, my brain, it's just all over the place. And then I just feel like it doesn't work out the way that I want it to. So, all right, so that's it for the eye look. Just did some purple and some sparkly pink. All right, next is, we're gonna do the face. So where did it go? Oh, I knew something fell. So this is also an Ipsy product. It's not a recent bag product, but it was an Ipsy product, so I wanted to use it. So like I said, I'm trying to get as full of a face as possible of Ipsy products. So this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour concealer. I have no idea if this is gonna be my skin tone or not. Like I don't remember it. This is actually also kind of old, and this was probably way too much, but we're in this together. Let's find out. So I film my videos on my phone and I keep getting alerts on my phone about our briefings and stuff for the virus or whatever from our governors. And I guess they're getting ready to talk about our beaches. I live near Virginia Beach. So, you know, beaches is a big thing. And it's, you know, especially right now, we're coming up on Memorial Day weekend. You know, that hits off the whole tourist summer season. And I don't know, I don't want to start any arguments or whatever, but I just feel like if you can go to Walmart and you can go to Target and Lowe's, and, you know, now you can go to restaurants and sit on the patio. You can't go eat inside yet, but you can go to restaurants and you can sit on the patios or whatever. Why can't you open the beaches? Like, and I mean, I get it because I work with people on a daily basis, so I get it. I think their concern with reopening the beaches is people have no fucking common sense, and people aren't going to respect social distancing because the beaches are going to open. People are going to flock to them. Like, literally, they're going to flock to them. And people aren't going to respect one another's space. They're just not. On a regular day in a regular summer, it pisses me off when I go to the beach. You have a whole beach. Why do you have to sit right on top of me? And they're going to do it because they're not going to have any room because everyone's going to go at the same time. All right. Anyway, I hate that I talk about this virus in every video, but literally that's all that's going on right now. So this foundation is thick, man. Oh my God. They ain't playing when they call it clay. Holy shit. But it looks good. I like it. Okay. There's that. So we're going to go back to our Be Bright concealer. What did I say? Every time I do my face, my nose starts running. I feel like I have to itch it. This is a very thin concealer. The consistency is very thin, so I'm not expecting a whole lot of coverage out of this because it feels very, very thin. It is brightening though. I will give it that. I don't have a setting powder from an Ipsy Bag, so I'm just gonna go in with what I usually use, which is my Fit Me Maybelline loose powder. Oh, so funny story. My best friend messaged me last night and asked me about a YouTube video that I made umpteen years ago. Like, actually, it was literally 11 years ago I posted a YouTube video. And I did find it last night, or the other night. I had no idea how I was going to find it because it was so long ago. I did find the video, and lo and behold, it has 1,500 views. I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe this video has this many views. That was crazy. It really is a stupid, silly video from when we were like maybe 21, just being silly. So for my bronzer, I'm going to go back to the Ofra bronzer that I used in my last video because this is a somewhat recent Ipsy product. Sometimes they do send you full-size products and I'm super, super happy about that. So I don't think my face needs a ton of warming, but I'm just going to do a little bit because I also like to do underneath my neck. Side note, I don't think I can do videos while my baby is napping anymore in this room because I think she can hear me. This is a very dense brush, so I like to do like stamping with it to also help blend. Do some on the sides of my nose. Okay, sweet. Now, onto blush. I got Pixie by Petra, this little blush. I thought it was a bronzer. It's actually a blush. It looks really pretty, so we're gonna go dip into this. And lightly, I don't always use blush, but sometimes I do. Yeah, my baby is not gonna nap while I'm doing videos because she can hear me. On the apples of the cheeks here. Okay, now on to highlight. So for my highlight, I got this in my May bag. It is Space Case Cosmetics Seen from Space. And this is what it looks like. So I haven't used this yet, so I have no idea what it's like. So we're doing this together. So let's find out. And I am a sucker for a good highlight. I like to look glowing. It's not bad. I like the shade too. It's kind of close to my Ofra Rodeo Drive. I like to look glowing, glowing, glowing. Right. All right, I'm gonna finish the rest of my eyes because I don't have an eyeliner or a mascara from recent Ipsy bags to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my eyes and then I'll be back to show you the final look. All right, so we have a bit of a change of scenery because I'm trying to finish this video out and my baby is refusing to nap because she can hear me in the room next to her. So anyway, so this is the finished look. I did use a lipstick from my Ipsy bag. It was just a regular nude lipstick. I don't even remember the name brand of it. I was just trying to get this video done because my baby is taking a strike against napping, especially since she can hear me. So anyway, here's our finished look with all of our Ipsy products for the most part. I think, you know, aside from my setting powder and the rest of my eyes, everything was an Ipsy bag, you know, product. It's a product that came in an Ipsy bag. If you're interested in Ipsy, just go to their website, sign up. I believe it's $12.99 or $12.95 a month. For a bag, you get, I think, 5 products in it. And like I said, every once in a while, I think maybe twice a year, they even send some full-size products in there. So I personally really love it because I dream of having like a big makeup collection, but makeup can be really, really expensive. And it's also a way for you to learn about new brands. So if you're interested, head over to ipsy.com and it's a monthly membership. So sign up for one and see what you like. All right, guys, thanks. See you later.